It's 104.1 KRBE, and we are backstage at the American Music Awards, red carpet style.
You know.
What's happening, gang?
What's going on?
Just chilling.
Tell us a little bit about your group. R5.
Yep, that's us.
Love you guys.
We are we're all related. Us four.
Yes.
All of you are related.
Except him.
Yep.
Oh, not you.
Not him, no.
Okay.
He's the foreigner. But basically, yeah, we're a pop rock group formed in California. We've been a band for around 7 years. We're doing our second world tour currently off a record sometime last night that came out about 6 months ago, say 8 months ago, around 8 months ago.
It came out this summer. I have no idea how long ago that was.
But anyways, we're having a great time, and we're going to South America in a week. We're going to Japan and Australia after that. We're playing the Venetian on New Year's. We're just, living up life as rock stars, basically.
What other career could you have where you could just be, like, traveling the world?
I guess
at
an
such a young
airline
age.
pilot. No, but at a young age, not that. Yeah, that's true.
I always thought it'd be cool to be like a professional hockey player.
Yeah.
When I was younger, they travel a bit.
But you get to keep your teeth. And,
Do I get to keep my teeth? Yes.
So
And
I think that's a good trade-off to be in music instead.
That is true. That is true. Yeah. That looks kind of painful. Although I guess I could just wear a bigger cage than they wear.
Yeah, but if you're in the NHL, you probably don't care about your face all that much.
That is true. Yeah. The money, the fame, everything else. So that brings a very good question. If you weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
I'd be a professional hockey player.
Absolutely. He's sticking with that. He's not going to deviate.
I'd probably go full-time actor.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you love the arts. That's what you're passionate about.
I like having. A lot of people say it, but I like having a creative existence.
Uh-huh.
I think I'd study like real estate or something, and like I'd go to college, maybe like I don't know, try something completely different than music, See what happens.
Do you do anything right now, like as a hobby that allows you that outlet? Obviously what you guys do is creative every day.
Uh-huh.
Most people, they go to work in an office every day, and their creative passion is maybe fiddling around with their guitar or doing something. They have a drum kit at home. What do you do as for
we actually play hockey as like our hobby.
We're gonna keep coming back to hockey all afternoon.
Pretty much. Yeah, we have like little hobbies when we're not doing music, but really we're doing music all the time. Like even when we're not touring or writing, I'm just sitting around playing guitar or piano or whatever. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's ingrained. It's deeply entrenched
You can't get away
in the
from
whole
it.
family.
Been doing it for a while, yeah.
So how did this whole process start? The family getting together.
We just grew up listening to a lot of music. And then, time after time, when we would just start fiddling around on instruments, it slowly became a band. And it was very much of a spontaneous thing. Like, no one was like, oh, hey, let's start a band and call it R5. We were always called R5 from the beginning of just, like, being kids. And then when we started playing music together, that was just the most, I guess, appropriate name.
Yeah.
So it stuck with you.
Yeah, it just stuck, and then his last name started with an R. All our names start with R, so it just fit.
So we were like, what the heck? Why not call it R5?
And who gave you the name R5? You said it was always
People just called us that. Like
yeah,
wherever we'd
Mom
go.
started it.
And other kids at school?
Yeah. Well, yeah, they'd be like, where's R5, Like R5's here. We had this, like, big white van that we drove everywhere. We put, like, 300,000 miles on the thing, right? And we would drive everywhere on that thing. And when we'd show up, people would be like, oh, R5's here. Like,
You
it's
guys
that kind
traveled
of thing.
in a big pack.
Yeah, we drove from Colorado
pretty
to
much.
California and back and forth with 7 of us in that van, like 10 times, 10, 15 times.
Oh my.
Yeah.